I grew up in I'm not gonna say a broken home. My mom was amazing. She was probably, and still is, probably the closest person to Christ that I know. My dad, exact opposite. Never could do anything to please him. So at one point in my life, I just decided to stop. I turned to drugs and alcohol as a teenager. Ended up joining the military because I just felt like, I had no reason for anything. I just wanted to be part of something. I became a medic in the Army. Fort Campbell, I was there for three months and then deployed to Afghanistan. Seen some of the most horrible things, I can ever imagine. In a way, it kind of pushed me not farther from God, but it made me question. I was on a patrol one time and I had a grenade thrown at me. It landed 5 foot from me, blew off. I shouldn't be here today. I had 2 guys that were farther from me. One had 1 piece of shrapnel hit them and it severed a femoral artery. Luckily for me, I got hit with 12 pieces of shrapnel from my legs down. No major damage. I was the medic. I was the only medic on the ground at the time, so the adrenaline, it was God, whatever. It felt like a rock had hit me. Like I was good. I went and I took care of the guy with the femoral bleed, and he's still alive today because God saved me to allow him to be saved. Looking back at that was God that kept me safe. Not knowing it then, I really believed that God wasn't with me. Everything that I seen, it pushed me so far away from him. For years, I lived in a very dark place and tried to hide it with alcohol. At the end of 2024, I ended up ready to take my own life. It would have happened if the cops didn't knock on the door that night. And they came and I went to an institution that helped me out, and inside was a man that talked to me about God. I was listening, but I wasn't taking it in at the time. So I finished my time at a VA hospital and found a new job in a different place and got into the same routine, was drinking every single night. One day I got off of work and I was just in a place where I was starting to feel that way again. And I sat in my truck after work. It was like it was yesterday. I broke down and I prayed. I asked God to take it from me. Take the addiction, the worry, the depression. And almost like I felt like a rock was lifted off of me. The next day, it's kind of crazy. My sister called me and she's like, hey, I know someone going through the same things that you're going through. And it happened to be the woman I married a year later. Since I give it to God, my life has changed 360. I have got less now physically than I had before, but I've got more now mentally and spiritually than I've ever had. What I thought of myself was soldier, and that was it. That was my persona. That led me to a lot of bad places, just soldier, that's all I am. Now, I'm a child of God. That's what I want to be known as, I don't want to be known as a soldier. I don't want to be known as, I just want people to look at me and say, that man is with God.